Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a full body workout. We're going to use the yoga block and some weights, so get those ready to go and we will get started. So I'll get you in that 4-point kneel. We'll start with a warm-up. Starting with those cat cows, we'll inhale, drop our belly low, bringing that gaze forward. And we're gonna exhale, rounding our spine up, pushing that mat away from us. And we'll inhale, opening up our chest, bringing our gaze forward. And exhale, rounding our spine up. We're just gonna flow through here, warming up our spine, connecting our breath with our movement. We're here for 4, 3, 2, last one. Meeting me with that neutral spine. We're gonna tuck our toes under, we're gonna pike our hips up into downward dog, and we're gonna pedal our heels. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to a high plank, we're gonna extend that left leg into 3-legged dog. Bringing that left foot to left wrist. We're just gonna rock here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to stillness, we're gonna drop that right knee to the mat. We're gonna inhale as we extend that left arm to the ceiling. We're gonna sweep it back towards our heel. Bring that arm back up to center. And that left hand meets the mat. We push that left foot back into downward dog, and we're pedaling those heels for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to that high plank, we extend our right leg into 3-legged dog, bringing that right foot to right wrist. And we're just rocking here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to stillness, we're dropping that left knee to the mat. We inhale as we extend our right arm to the ceiling. We sweep it back towards our heel. Bringing it back up to center. And that right hand meets the mat. We're pushing that right foot back into downward dog, and we're pedaling those heels one last time. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to that high plank, we're dropping our knees wide into child's pose, sitting back on those heels, our arms stretched out in front of us, and just holding here. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up when you're ready. We'll grab that block. We're gonna lie down on our backs. We're gonna have that block in both hands, arms stretched out towards the ceiling. Our knees are bent. Our back is imprinted into the mat. So that lower back pressed down, so there's no space between your lower back and the mat. From here, we're just gonna start with our chest lifts. So we're gonna exhale, chest lift up, bringing that block towards your knees, and then you inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift up. Inhale as you lower. Keeping that lower back pressed into the mat and using your exhale to lift you up. We want our shoulder blades as far off the mat as we can, and then lower down. Making sure we're exhaling through our mouth as we lift up, inhaling through our nose as we lower. We're just warming up our core here. We're gonna add a layer in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your chest down. From here, we're gonna chest lift up. We're gonna bring that right knee in. Rest our toes on the mat. Then we bring our left knee to our chest and rest our left toes on the mat. And then we lower our chest. So our toes are resting on the mat. We're gonna exhale, chest lift up. We're gonna knee drive with our right knee. Lower down. Then our left knee. Lower, and then we lower our chest. Keeping those shoulder blades as far off the mat as you can. As you knee drive, and then you lower. Using those lower abdominals to bring those knees into your chest and lower back to the mat. We're here for 4, and then you stay lifted with me. 3, 2, and 1. You're staying lifted. We're just alternating knee drives here. For 6, 5. Keeping that back melted into the mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering that chest down. From here, we're gonna bring our legs to tabletop. We're gonna chest lift up. We're gonna place that block on our shins. We're gonna extend our legs out. Bring our legs in. Grab that block. It extends above our head as we lower down, keeping those legs in tabletop. From here, we're gonna exhale, chest lift up, place that block on our shins, extend them out, bring them in, and lower. Focusing on keeping your lower back pressed into the mat as you extend those legs out and bring them in, and then lower. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Extend those legs out, bring them in, grab that block. It extends towards the ceiling in both hands now. Legs are in tabletop. From here, we're gonna chest lift up. We're gonna extend that right leg. We sweep it down towards the mat. We bring it back to tabletop. Then we sweep the left leg down. Bring it back to tabletop, lower our chest. Exhale, lift, extend that right leg first. Bring it back to tabletop, and then our left leg. Bring it back to tabletop, and then lower our chest. Keeping those shoulder blades off the mat. Focusing on that exhale as you lift Inhale as you lower. We're here for 4. 3. 2. Last one. Chest lift up. You extend that right leg. Bend your left leg. Bring it back to tabletop. Lower your chest. From here, extend your legs up towards the ceiling. We're pulsing that block towards our feet. Pulling ourselves up with those lower abs. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Oh, those abs are gonna be on fire. Okay, so from here, we're gonna place that block to start with under our left foot. And we're gonna be lying back down. So block under our left foot. We want it close enough that we can touch it with our hand. Our feet are hip distance apart. And we're just gonna start with some glute bridges. So we're gonna exhale, glute bridge up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale as you lower, tapping that tailbone to the mat before you lift back up. Really pushing through those heels, squeezing your glutes at the top before you lower back down. We're here for 4, and then you're gonna stay lifted in that bridge with me. In 3, 2, and 1. We're nice and high in that glute bridge. We're just gonna lift our right heel up, lower it down. Lift and lower, keep that glute bridge as high as we can. We're here for 8, 7, 6. Just raising that right heel and lowering it down. 5, 4, 3, in 2 we pulse. And 1, keeping that right heel lifted. We're just gonna pulse our bridge. Just tiny lifts and lowers, squeezing those glutes. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering your bridge all the way down to the mat, keeping that right heel off the mat. We're just on those right toes. Left foot is on the block. From here, we're gonna glute bridge up. We're gonna bring that right leg to tabletop, lowering it down, just resting our toes on the mat. Lower our bridge. Exhale, lift. Bring that right leg to tabletop. Lower it down, lower our bridge. Really pushing through that left heel. Making sure our back is staying nice and straight. We're here for 4, then you stay lifted with me. 3, 2, and 1. Staying lifted in that glute bridge. We're just gonna lift our right leg, tap our toes to the mat, bring that right leg back to tabletop, and touch our toes to the mat. Keeping that glute bridge nice and high. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, in 2, that right leg comes to tabletop, and 1, right leg to tabletop. We're just gonna pulse that bridge for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding that bridge nice and high. We're just holding it here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down to the mat. Just give your knees a hug in. Roll yourself up to seated. We're just gonna do some upper body in between legs. So you can come up on your knees. You'll need your weights. And we're just gonna start by rainbowing the weights. So our palms are facing outwards. And we're just gonna rainbow them up and bring them down. Exhale as you rainbow them up. Inhale as you lower them. We're here for 4, then we're gonna add a layer, making sure to keep those shoulders back. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. When we lower that rainbow, we're gonna bicep curl up, lower down, rainbow those weights up, lower them down, and bicep curl. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you curl. We're here for 4, and then we're just gonna stick with that bicep curl. 3, 2, last one, rainbow them up, lower them down, and we just bicep curl, lower down, keeping those elbows tight to our body. Lower, exhale as you curl. We're adding a layer in 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to curl up, lower down. We widen our arms, we curl them up, lower, come back to center, and curl. So we're just switching in between that wide bicep curl and that narrow bicep curl. Really squeezing those weights when you curl them up, and then lower down. Keeping our posture nice and tall. Our gaze is looking forward. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering down from here, we're gonna serve that platter out. We bring it back in. Exhale as you serve. Inhale as you bring your arms back into your body. Exhale out. We're here for 4, then we're gonna add a layer. 3, 2, and 1. Serve those weights out. We do a bicep curl, lower down, bring those weights in. Serve, curl, lower, bring back in. Exhaling as we serve. In 4, we're just gonna keep our arms extended and curl those weights. 3, 2, and 1. Keep those arms extended. We curl them, lower them down. Exhaling as you curl, inhale as you extend, then back down. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower them down. From here, we're just gonna do some shoulder raises. So we're gonna bring those arms up, lower them down, keeping our hands in line with our shoulders when we raise them up, and keeping a slight bend in our elbows. Exhaling as you lift, inhale as you lower. Keeping it nice and slow and controlled, just pausing at the top before you lower. Feeling that extra tension. We're here for 6, and then we pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping those arms raised up, we're just gonna pulse them, tiny lifts and lowers for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Get rid of those weights. Those shoulders are gonna be on fire. From here, we're gonna be lying back down. That block comes under our right foot this time. That block is close enough that we can reach it with our hands. Our feet are hip distance apart. Arms are down by our side, and we're just gonna start with those glute bridges. So exhale, glute bridge up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale as you lower, tapping that tailbone to the mat. Really pushing through our heels, squeezing our glutes at the top, and then lowering back down. We're here for 6, and then you stay lifted with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're keeping that glute bridge nice and high. From here, we're gonna raise that left heel off the mat and lower it down. Lift and lower, keeping our glute bridge nice and high. Making sure we're exhaling through our mouth, inhaling through our nose here. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that glute bridge nice and high. That left heel is lifted off the mat. We're just gonna pulse our bridge, just tiny lifts and lowers. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering our bridge all the way down to the mat, keeping that left heel off the mat. From here, we're gonna exhale, we're gonna glute bridge up. We're gonna bring that left leg to tabletop, lower it down, then lower our bridge. Exhale, lift, bringing that left leg to tabletop, lowering and just resting our left toes on the mat, and lower our bridge. Moving with intention here. I want you to really focus on bringing that left leg to tabletop with those lower abs and lowering them down. And then we lower our bridge. Exhaling as we lift. Inhale as you lower down. We're here for 4, and then you stay lifted with me. 3, 2, and 1. You stay lifted. We're just tapping those left toes to the mat. Bring that leg back to tabletop, keeping our glute bridge nice and high, pushing through that right heel. Inhale as you tap those toes. Exhale as you bring that leg to tabletop. We're here for 6, 5, 4, in 3, that left leg comes to tabletop, 2, and 1, left leg to tabletop. We're just gonna pulse our bridge, just tiny lifts and lowers for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, keep it high, we're holding here. Last push for 6, 5, 4, keep that glute bridge nice and high. 3, 2, 1, lower down. Give those knees a hug. Just rock side to side if you need. Roll yourself up to seated when you're ready. We're gonna bring that block so it's under our right knee. We're gonna be in a tabletop position. So that 4-point kneel, our shoulders stacked over our wrists, our hips over our knees. And we're just gonna start by extending that left leg straight back, and then we bring it in to center. So exhale, extend that left leg back, bring it back to center, resting your knee on the mat before you extend back out. Keeping those toes pointed out as you extend your leg, bring it in. We're gonna add a layer in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meeting me at center here. We're gonna extend our right arm and left leg at the same time, then bring it back to center. Exhale, extend out. Inhale, bring back to the mat. Keeping our hips level with the mat. We don't want to favor that right side. Just taking it slow and controlled, really extending, reaching out, and then we bring it back in. We're here for 4, and then we're gonna keep our left leg and right arm extended out. In 3, 2, and 1. Keeping that extended, we're just gonna tap our fingertips and toes to the mat, bring back up. Keeping them extended out, we just lower to tap to the mat and then bring back up. It's a lot of balance here. So focus on your breath. Exhale as you bring your limbs up. Inhale as you lower them to the mat. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, in 2 we pulse, and 1, keeping them extended up and out. We're just pulsing them up and down for 6, just tiny lifts and lowers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down to the mat. From here, we're gonna do that other side. So the block comes under our left knee this time. I'm just switching sides so it looks like the same knee. So block under our left knee. We're just gonna start by extending that right leg back straight out, and then bring it back to center, making sure those shoulders are over our wrists and our hips are over our knees. Exhaling as you extend out, pointing those toes. Inhale as you bring in. Keeping our hips level with the mat. We don't want to arch your back, so keep it nice and straight. We're here for 4, and then we add that arm extension out. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing back to center. We're gonna extend that left arm, right leg out. Bring them back to the mat to reset. Exhale, extend out. Inhale, bring in. Reaching those fingertips as far out as you can as you extend, and then bring in. We're here for 4, then we keep them extended out. 3, 2, and 1. Keeping that right leg, left arm extended out. We're just gonna lower them, tapping the mat. Bring them up. Lower to tap. Bring them back up. Moving with intention, pulling that right leg up with our glute. Keeping our core pulled in, that belly button to spine. We're here for 6, and then we pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping them lifted up. We're just pulsing, tiny lifts and lowers for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down to the mat. Get rid of that block. We're gonna come into that high plank. We're gonna drop our pelvis onto the mat, coming into that cobra. You can be up on your hands, down on your forearms, whatever feels best. Keeping those ears out of your shoulders. We're just gonna inhale, look to our left heel. Exhale as we come to center. Inhale as we look to our right heel. Just stretching our spine here. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meeting me at center. From here, we're gonna push ourselves back into that child's pose. Our knees are wide, sitting back on those heels, arms stretched out in front of us. We're just gonna hold here, slowing that heart rate for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up when you're ready. We're just gonna lie down on our backs. We're gonna keep that right leg extended long. We're gonna bring that left knee in towards us. We're just gonna rotate it out to the side. and rotate it in, just nice circles. Just feeling that stretch all in your hip flexor and left leg. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna pull that left knee over to our right side, extending our left arm long and bringing our gaze to that left hand as we hold that left knee with our right hand. Keeping both shoulder blades on the mat if we can, just to feel that deeper stretch. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it back to center. We're gonna extend that left leg long, bring that right knee into our chest, and we're just gonna rotate it in nice deep circles here. Just feeling that stretch. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing that right knee over to our left side and extending our right arm long. Bring our gaze to that right hand, keeping both shoulder blades on the mat if we can. Just holding this twist. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees into our chest, bring it back to center. We're just gonna use them to roll us up to seated. We're just gonna extend that left leg long, bringing that right foot in, grabbing that left foot with our left hand, and bringing that right hand over if that feels good. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Letting that go, extending that right leg long, bringing that left foot in, grabbing that right foot with our right hand, and bringing that left hand over if that feels good. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Letting that go. Coming to seated here, we're just gonna inhale, reach up to the ceiling. We're gonna exhale, let our arms go. One more time, we're just gonna inhale, reach up to the ceiling. We're gonna exhale, let our arms go. And that is your full body with a block and weights for today. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.